The ring is packed with Punk, Styles, Dirty Dom, Gargano, Dunn, and Kaiser when the countdown hits 0 for entrant number 9, Drew McIntyre. And he's back with vengeance, laser focused on his old rival. The road to WrestleMania starts with the Royal Rumble, and as we approach 2025, there are a lot of rumblings about who will win the 2025 Royal Rumble match and main event WrestleMania. This is the most thrilling time of the year for WWE fans, filled with surprises and career-defining moments. With a new entrant arriving every 90 seconds, the excitement builds as fans eagerly anticipate who will step through the curtain next. So, what will happen this year? Who will win the Royal Rumble match? Let's dive into the possibilities and begin our fantasy booking journey. In this video, we will talk about the men's Royal Rumble match. Before jumping into the action, let's take a look at the reigning champions heading into Royal Rumble 2025. So, we have Cody Rhodes as the WWE Champion and Gunther as the World Heavyweight Champion. However, in this fantasy booking, one of these champions will lose their titles on this event. So let's get started. The match starts with the number 1 entrant, AJ Styles. We expect the phenomenal one, who is out injured right now, to be healthy by Royal Rumble. If he is ready, there's no better way to start the match than with one of the best wrestlers in WWE. Number 2, CM Punk. Yeah, we need to see these two fight. Both of them are approaching the end of their careers, and WWE has a golden opportunity to book them in a match in the coming future. The Rumble could serve as the perfect preview for this. We've covered how this can happen in a video called How AJ Styles Should Retire. You can check that out after this one. Coming back to the Rumble, Styles and Punk can give a glimpse of what they can do in the ring together for the first 90 seconds before number 3 comes out, and it's Dominic Mysterio. We're putting Dirty Dom early in the match because he's going to be the Iron Man of this year's Rumble. For the next 5 entries, we see the ring fill up with Dragon Lee, Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne, Ludwig Kaiser, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Dominic can eliminate Dragon Lee, while Punk or Styles can take out Nakamura. The ring is packed with Punk, Styles, Dirty Dom, Gargano, Dunne, and Kaiser when the countdown hits 0 for entrant number 9, Drew McIntyre. We haven't seen Drew since his grueling Hell in a Cell match against Punk, and he's back with vengeance, laser focused on his old rival. Drew storms the ring, eliminating Pete Dunne when he tries to intervene. He quickly follows up by tossing out Johnny Gargano before finally locking eyes with Punk. Meanwhile, Styles, Dominic, and Kaiser slide out under the ropes to catch their breath, still in the match but temporarily out of harm's way. Inside the ring, McIntyre and Punk tear into each other, reigniting their fierce rivalry from 2024 and reminding everyone just how intense their battles were. Number 10, NXT's Shawn Spears comes out. A nod to his perfect 10 days as Ty Dillinger, his placement feels fitting. He attempts to step between Punk and McIntyre, but the two rivals briefly team up to eliminate Spears. Punk manages to fend off Drew and deliver a GTS. Just as he catches his breath, the countdown hits 0 for entry number 11, Seth freaking Rollins. The arena erupts as Rollins makes a beeline for Punk, wasting no time. He goes right after Punk, trading blows. After some back and forth, Seth low blows Punk and eliminates him. Yep, we're starting the feud between them right here. As he does, Seth starts to taunt Punk, telling him to get out of my ring, go back to where you belong. He becomes so focused on humiliating Punk that he doesn't notice anything in the ring. Dominic Mysterio sneaks up behind him and tosses him over the top rope, eliminating the Visionary from the match. Seth's hate for Punk cost him the match here. With Punk and Rollins out, we have Dominic, Drew, AJ Styles, and Kaiser in the ring. This is when we fill the ring. Next are number 12, Grayson Waller, number 13, Chad Gable, number 14, Andrade, number 15, Finn Balor, number 16, Kevin Owens, number 17, Carmelo Hayes, number 18 is Austin Theory, and number 19, Karrion Kross. Andrade eliminates Kaiser, but then Balor and Dom team up to eliminate Andrade. Meanwhile, AJ Styles targets Carmelo Hayes, eliminating him in a satisfying payback for the injury Hayes caused him earlier. Frustrated by his elimination, Carmelo Hayes snaps, re-entering the ring and attacking Styles, throwing him off the top rope. Styles is eliminated. Number 20 comes out and it's the TNA World Champion, Dolph Ziggler. WWE has a working relationship with TNA, so they can give us a surprise by bringing Dolph back for one night at the Royal Rumble. He walks down the ramp to his old iconic WWE theme song, and the crowd goes wild for his return to the WWE stage. He eliminates Grayson Waller before locking eyes with his former friend, Drew McIntyre. Number 21 comes out and it's "Say his name and he appears." It's Joe Hendry, another TNA talent who goes after Ziggler and eliminates him. However, Finn and Dom eliminate Hendry. Number 22 arrives and it's Rey Mysterio who targets his son Dom. This is when Damian Priest at number 23 comes out. He goes straight for Balor and Dom and eliminates Balor. He tries to eliminate Dom, but Dom manages to escape from the second rope and goes inside the ring. Austin Theory then attacks Priest, shifting his attention from Dom. In the meantime, Owens eliminates Rey. Number 24 comes out and it's Randy Orton who wants Kevin Owens. They brawl outside the ring as number 25, LA Knight, comes out. Number 26 is Braun Breaker and number 27 is Big Bronson Reed. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens battle it outside the ring as LA Knight eliminates Chad Gable. Damian Priest eliminates Karrion Kross, but Dominic Mysterio comes out and tries to sneak behind him like he did to Rollins, but Priest was ready. He goes on to try and eliminate Dom, but is hit by a spear by Breaker, who throws Priest out of the ring. Dom still manages to escape the elimination. In the meantime, Orton hit an RKO to Owens on the announcer's table and comes inside the ring as he awaits number 28. Number 28 comes out and it's none other than John Cena. As he is on his retirement tour, this is his final Royal Rumble match, so this is a must-win match for him. He quickly eliminates Theory upon entering the ring. Following this, Orton and Cena come face-to-face before throwing hands. Now 2 entrants are left. Number 29 comes out and the crowd goes insane. It's Jey Uso. The final entrance in this match is Solo Sikoa. Solo storms into the ring and eliminates LA Knight with the help of Jacob Fatu. Following this, he immediately attacks his brother, Jay, with vicious strikes. However, in a shocking turn of event, Jay manages to eliminate Solo. This sets Solo off and he gets inside the ring alongside the Bloodline and unleashes chaos, taking down every remaining competitor. Jacob Fatu lifts Jey Uso up and unceremoniously throws him over the top rope, eliminating him from the match and carrying him off. As the Bloodline walks off, John Cena, Randy Orton, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Drew McIntyre, and Dominic Mysterio are left in the ring, beaten. Bronson Reed begins to stir and slowly gets to his feet, only to be caught by Randy Orton, who seizes the moment and delivers an RKO. Orton attempts to eliminate Reed, but the sheer size and power of Bronson Reed make him impossible to toss over. Reed uses his strength to overpower Orton, lifting him up and tossing him over the top rope, eliminating the Viper from the match. Just as Bronson Reed stands tall after eliminating Randy, he turns around only to be met by a Claymore kick from Drew McIntyre and goes out of the ring, similar to Drew's elimination of Brock Lesnar in 2020. This is when Kevin Owens, who is taken out by Randy Orton with an RKO, comes back in the ring. We have our final 5. It's Cena, Breaker, McIntyre, Dominic Mysterio, and Kevin Owens. Braun Breaker spears McIntyre, who has been in the match since number 9, and eliminates him. He tries to do the same with John Cena, but Cena manages to escape and eliminate Breaker. Dominic Mysterio, still hanging around after managing to survive for so long since entry number 3, tries to sneak up on Cena to eliminate him, but Cena was ready. He picks up Dominic and delivers a crushing attitude adjustment, sending him flying over the top rope to the floor. Dominic Mysterio has finally been eliminated after avoiding elimination for so long. The final 2 are John Cena and Kevin Owens. Unexpected, I know, but that's what the Royal Rumble is all about. You can go either way with this here. Giving the win to John Cena in his last year would be a great chapter in his career. A win here would tie him with Stone Cold Steve Austin for the most Royal Rumble victories, further cementing his legacy as one of the greatest of all time. And with Cena eyeing his 17th World Championship at WrestleMania, a Rumble win would add even more weight to his journey to the grandest stage of them all. Shift. With the heel turn, he has shown a more brutal and vicious side of him, and a win at the Royal Rumble would not only reward his long tenure, but also solidify his newfound edge. This would be the perfect way to launch Owens into the upper tier of WWE, giving him the momentum to thrive on the biggest stage. If it were up to us, we would give Kevin Owens the win. He could use some unfair means to eliminate Cena by using the banned move pile driver like he used on Orton recently. So yeah, that's the result of this year's men's Royal Rumble match in the fantasy booking. Kevin Owens is the winner. Now you might ask if this means Kevin Owens will challenge Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. The answer is no, not in this fantasy booking. Earlier in the video, we mentioned that one of the two champions will lose their championship at this Royal Rumble, and one of them would be the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. On the same show, Gunther would be defending his title against Sami Zayn. Yeah, you know what's coming. Gunther would lose the title to the same man he lost the Intercontinental title to. How would this happen though? Well, WWE can bring back Brock Lesnar, who can interfere and cost Gunther the match, starting the Dream Feud. There's a lot of interest of bringing Brock back, and this would be a great night to do that. Sami goes into WrestleMania as World Champion. On the other hand, Kevin Owens would be fuming over his friend Sami's recent involvement with Roman Reigns and the OG Bloodline. Enraged by his alliances and betrayal, he challenges Sami to a World Championship match at WrestleMania, setting up a fiery, emotionally charged rivalry. So yeah, that was it. With this men's Royal Rumble match fantasy booking, we have set the stage for multiple WrestleMania feuds. Kevin Owens vs. Sami Zayn for the World Championship, Gunther vs. Brock Lesnar, CM Punk vs. Seth Rollins, Jey Uso vs. Solo Sikoa, and many more. What do you think? Who will win the 2025 Royal Rumble match?